hot off the press. News just come in. News just come in. Babylon is bunning, Rasta. Babylon is bunning, Aya. Babylon are bun, Rasta. Listen, news just come in that Prince Andrew has been arrested. Prince Andrew has been arrested at Sandringham Estate. News just come in. That would be the royal, formerly known as the royal, formerly known as Prince, has been arrested. So go straight in. Police take custody. Police take Royal into custody amid Epstein allegations, according to The Independent now. So The Independent is the benchmark, more time, of broadsheet journalism. So let's go straight in. Former Prince detained on suspicion of misconduct in public office. Thames Valley Police stay. Police have arrested Prince Mountbatten Windsor on allegations of misconduct in public office. Mountbatten, who turned 66 today, on his birthday, that was vindictive. On his birthday, was detained at the Sandringham Estate in Norfolk on Thursday, Thames Valley Police said. In a statement, the force said, as part of the investigation, we have to date arrested a man in his 60s from Norfolk on suspicion of misconduct in public office and are carrying out searches at addresses in Berkshire and Norfolk. The man remained in police custody at the time. That is bad. That is bad. That is a fall. That is a fall. Listen, that is a fall from grace. That is bad. The former prince has come under renewed scrutiny after the latest tranche of released materials from the so-called Epstein files that shed light further on his relationship with the late PDF Jeffrey Epstein. Mountbatten Windsor has routinely denied any wrongdoing in relation to his connections with Epstein. Boy, this is big. This is big. This is big. And Starmer's just come in saying no one is above the law over Andrew Epstein allegations. That just flashed on my screen, whether that's related to this or not. Now, I don't know, but he's saying no one's above the law. And basically, yeah, the royal family pushed him out, and now they want to make an example of him. They want to make an example of him. Because basically, you know, if you follow this kind of thing, yeah, you'll know that, you know, Prince Andrew was not well liked or popular among the police protection service in Buckingham Palace. You know, he's arrogant. He was rude. You know, there's people in there that wanted to get this guy, you know, taken down. So now they'll be relishing this moment. But moving it on, you know, the royal family can't listen. The royal family now. See, the Queen's not around anymore, and I keep saying this. Yeah, call me a royalist. Don't call me a royalist. But the Queen was the benchmark of, you know, decency, social morality, not only in England, not only in Britain, but throughout the Commonwealth and the world. The Queen was the biggest figurehead. Now the Queen's not around anymore. It's a different ball game now. You know, things have changed. You know, things have changed, and it's not the same. So now Prince Charles is now head of the royal family, King Charles, as you want to call him, but it doesn't have the same gravitas. You know, there's big cracks, there's big leaks. You know, let's not forget the Queen Consort. Even the name Queen Consort, to them that's a step down. You're not the Queen, are you? Because simply what you was, Camilla's a child chick. Yeah. How does all this relate to Andrew? I'll tell you. Because they're meant to be seen as the bastards of morality. You know, they're meant to be. They are figureheads. So how can you be a bastard of reality, a bastard of virtue, yeah, and dignified behaviour, when, you know, in the end game is Charles married a child chick. I guess the Queen's not there, but now you've also got Andrew coming up in his Epstein files, and think about it, yeah. Yes, he moved with the PDF, Epstein, and it's all come out. Yeah, it's all come out. Yeah, and not before Epstein been exposed as a PDF, but afterwards. He was hanging with the man, and it goes deep. And all this talk about kids, you know, what they were doing, all this rituals and spirituality, and kids going missing. No, you're attached to that by default. You're attached to that. You know, and people are even questioning you. When I say you, they're questioning Prince Charles. That's the figurehead. Why? Because who was he pals with? Like Jimmy Savile. You know, they're all that. You know, they're all orbiting in those higher society circles. You know, Jimmy Savile, and there's more. You know, and it's all linked. You know, not just royalty, but politicians. You know, Sean Smiths of this world. You know, Clement Freud's of this world. Come on, and I'm not. Listen, don't even bother labeling me as a conspiracy theorist, because I'm not. In fact, I say I'm the judge. As one of my videos said, I'm the judge. I'm the guy in the middle that weighs the evidence. So my hand's on the evidence, not the opinion. So if my hand's on the evidence, and the evidence says this, and it kind of overweighs the opposing argument, then I think, we need to look at the establishment and the elites more. And let's not be talking as a conspiracy theorist. That's what the evidence shows. Okay? Okay? If I run a red light and I say I didn't, but the camera says I did, then I did. It's my plate, it's me getting the car to check at the camera, I ran the red light. So likewise. So with Prince Andrew now, but I want to see the outcome of this. I'd like to see the outcome of this. Alright then, later.